actually take a look at an example of the product and how it works. And then what we would ask is that we might leave like at the end about 15 minutes for some questions. Certainly if you have some questions with some things, then we might answer some of them, but we'll probably wait to the end to answer the majority of them. This is an onboarding training session, new member onboarding training session and about the product. Anything regarding like Warrior Plus or Kenny or the presentations or sales and stuff like that, we ask that you direct those to Kenny or Scott. So this session is really for onboarding new members, showing them their account, how to use the onboarding form, and to take a look at the product and how the product works. And so I think we're going to wait just a few more minutes as people are jumping on. And then we'll start. So Mohammed, you kind of, are you already sharing your screen and you got things set up? So when we start, you can go into your piece?
Yes, I'm ready from my end.
Okay. All right. Okay, so once again, we welcome everyone. We're really excited about the new members. If you're not a new member and you're jumping on because you've missed this before, we're excited to have you too. This training session will last an hour. We like to keep it within an hour. The first part of this training session, Mohammed is going to be covering how to set up your new member account in Giveaway Masters, how to register that, and how to log in. He'll also explain the back end of that site for you when you do log in. He will also cover where to look at your CRM and your accounts. We will also show you where to find the onboarding form. We will also go over how to use the onboarding form and what qualifies your clients to receive a free trial and the information that we're looking for that you would need to provide in the onboarding form. Mohammed would also cover how you would submit a trouble ticket to the support team. And then after that, Mohammed is going to be turning that back over to me. My name is Jeff Robinson, and I'm going to be covering how the product works, actually showing you an example of the product and explaining how to set expectations with your clients and the onboarding call that they're going to receive from our team to make sure that they've received their welcome email and understand how to use the product. And so I think what I'm going to do, Mohammed, it's 7:07. So I'm going to actually turn this over to you so that you can start.
Okay, let me share the screen. Okay, great. Welcome, everyone.
And Mohammed, just make sure to explain when people register for their Giveaway Master account that it is a member-only site. So once they register, you have to accept that. So it might take a few minutes before they can log back in to use it.
Okay, copy that. Okay, everyone. The first step would be to go to the giveawaymaster.com. As soon as you enter any of the pages of the website, you will not be able to see any of the content because this is a private network and you have to have an account here or register for an account for free. So this page will be like, so you will all paste this page as soon as you want to get in onto this website. This page is to access and it's only for members. If you have an account, you can place your username and password and hit login. Some of you guys have a problem that you get this page like frequently. You can click remind me and the system will remind your visits. So when you close all the tabs of the website or leave the website, you will not have to log in again, okay? If not, it's your choice. If you don't have an account, you click register. If you forgot your password, you click forget password. To create an account, you click on this register, you'll be sent to this page here. Here you place all the details of your profiles. We need those details and they are very important to us. Well, I don't know how, but just fill out all the details. As you can see, choose password. Then you click sync, complete the sync up. As soon as you click this button here, a confirmation and activation email will be sent to your email with a link or a code. Both, if the link is not working, you can go here and log in with your account and the website will ask you to place the activation code to activate your account. Or if the link is working, in most cases it does, you just click the link and your account will be activated, but you will not be logged in automatically. So after you click the activation link, you will have to log in to your account again, okay? This is very important. Many of you have problem with this. So let's take, for example, here, I have a test account here, place the name and let's hit login. You have successfully logged in. This access page is always direct you to the giveawaymaster.com. Okay, great. We have some couple of important sections here. The first of all is the members area, which is the CRM, where you place your leads and onboard your clients. The training section, we're working on this. As soon as we get things ready, we'll add all the training videos into this website, plus to new videos to help you with a lot of things. So that will be very useful. We also have the support desk and the appointment manager, which some of you have problem with them and we actually solve it. Okay, let's start with the first one, which is the member area here. You click on members area, you get your CRM dashboard. The CRM dashboard will contain all the clients you will add it or you already added it on the old platform we were using to onboard clients. So we are migrating clients from the old CRM to the new one. So even if you did not added any clients here in the new CRM, but you added clients on the old CRM, you will find it here. And if you don't just submit a ticket, I will show you how, and we will add it to you. Okay, the important step here is how to onboard the clients. As soon as you go to the giveawaymaster.com, you log into your account, you click the members area, you go to this page here, you click on the plus button on the top right, edit entry. You click on this here, a window will pop up, added a new entry. An entry means a new lead or new data or new client, so it's not important. Here we have a couple of important sections. The first one is the business detail, decision maker detail, extra note, that's from you to us privately, services, and the giveaway master fields, but it's not important to you. Okay, the first section would be the business detail. Here you must copy the exact business detail as are showing on the Google Graph card, as you can see here, the Google My Business account, and place it on this field here. Many of you are not using the exact name of the company on the giveaway on the Google My Business account here, and they are like placing just a partial name of the company or maybe a different name. This is very important, guys. We cannot work with that. We will get confused if the name is not the same. So if there is like a change or there is a problem on the issue on the Google My Business account, you can leave a note here. Tell us about your change or next custom logo URL or anything you want to tell us, because this is very important. Well, we've been receiving some issues about this.
So, hey, Mohammed, if you don't mind me just stepping in here,
okay.
When someone is receiving this review platform for their 30-day trial, the company must have what is called a Google My Business account. And the way that you know that is you would search the company's name in the city and location in a normal Google search, and you will know that they have a Google My Business account by seeing in the right sidebar of the search what the example that Mohammed is showing. And what he's asking for is that the way that that company's name is spelled on that Google listing is we must match in this entry. So can you show them that example again so they know that a company has a Google My Business listing account?
Okay. To check if your company has a Google My Business account, well, maybe the first thought is to ask them if they know they have one or not. The second option would be to search by the business name. It's comma, you place, for example, the city, then the state, and the country in most cases, in rare cases. Would be very important because we want to specify as much as we can to Google so we can help him, so we can go help Google to display as Google My Business graph card. The third option will be to go directly to the Google Maps and go directly to the on the map here. You go where is your business is actually located, and Google will automatically show you all the listed businesses that has a Google My Business account. So, for example, if we choose, well, I don't know, pharmacy here, we select this one. You see, this business has a Google My Business account. If you find the details here, if you find your business here, it means that this business has a Google My Business account. Or if you are lucky, well, most Google is very powerful on this stuff. So if you write down the exact business name or the city and the state, you probably like 19% you will find it, because most business Google is very precisely in getting those listing to being displayed on the graph card. They're on the right here. The main point is this is very important because essentially we are selling a review platform that is optimized for like Google reviews. So it doesn't make sense if we give a client this platform if his business doesn't even have a Google My Business account. So this is like the first thought you have to think about it, because without this step, we cannot do anything with that. The review platform will not work fully. But it's true that you can use it to get reviews or for other platforms, but it's essentially designed for the Google review platform. So the business must have a Google My Business account. As I told you, you can search for it. You can search in the Google map. You can ask your business owner. If he doesn't know, if you didn't find it and the business owner confirmed this, you can either create an account for him and charge him some fee, or buy the service from us, and we'll talk about the services again later. But the important part is you need the Google My Business graph card here to grab the business details. All the business details you find on that graph, you will place it here, the company, country, blah, blah, map link, the map link, and the business type here, if it is non-profit or business here. We might add more business type to make it to help it better on this. Maybe everything is easy except the map link. which I'm going to explain it to you.
So
Well,
this is another, yeah, this is another important piece that you have to grab the map link.
exactly. Well, the map link, which is the map link will lead us exactly directly to the business listing location on the Google Maps. The map link is the exact link that this map is redirecting us to. To get the map link, you click right, you copy address from this website, from this page, or you click on this and you will be redirecting to this page here. The map link is this link. Just copy the URL of this page. You don't have to do anything. Just copy this link here or copy it directly from here. And you can place it the map link. That's all. All the other details are easy. Just the company name, the country, all of this is very easy, very simple. But the map link might have some problem for some people. So it's very important to grab the map link so we can double confirm and check the detail here and make sure that we are not sending the reviews to the wrong business. The second one, decision maker detail. Well, that's for you and that's very, I think this is very easy. Just grab the representative, the manager or the responsible person that will be contacting him about the all details, customization, or maybe a welcome call.
Yeah. So here's another thing I want to just step in, Mohammed. So you might have the business owner agreeing to the trial, but they have they want one of their employees to be responsible for using the product. So you want to put the decision maker down, but in the notes you probably want to also put another team member that's going to be responsible for using the product, so that when we do the onboarding call, we have that information.
Absolutely. And that's where we added the extra note here fields, because some of you guys requested to get this note, and this is very important. As I told you, if the company name is not matched with the Google My Business account, or as Jeff said, if there is like an exception or something that you want us to know, that you want to tell us about the decision maker, or for example, the times, I don't know, any rules you want to fill out and with your notes here, and we'll be updated with this. Here, the custom logo URL. Sometime, for example, as you can see here, this if we check the website here, we'll immediately find a logo that we're gonna use. Sometimes we don't find. Sometimes we can force it to be searched on the Google Images and find the proper logo for this business. But on some rare cases, the business doesn't even have a logo on its website or its page or Facebook or any social network account. In this case, of course, you will be checking all of that before you submit your client. If your client doesn't have a logo, it will really help us and save you a lot of time to get to grab us a URL for the logo. I don't know how to. It's very simple to get a URL of an image. You just you see, for example, this image here. Just click right, and grab a copy image address. If you are knowledgeable and advanced on using the computer, this will be very easy for you. As I told you, it's easy. All the images on the browser, you can click right and copy the image address and just place it here. But as I told you, this is just an exception if the business doesn't have a logo. For example, this business here has a logo, and it's very easy to grab it. You don't have to do that. If the business has a logo, you don't have to do anything. But if it doesn't, we cannot. Well, we can, but we will provide the business owner with a review platform without his logo on it. Only the name, only the business name. Without the logo, and that will not be like white label for the business, and some business will not accept it. So that will, well, I don't know how to say it. It's bothering some clients, which is bothering you essentially. Okay, this is the extra note. I think we're good here. The services, As Scott and Jeff posted on Facebook, we're gonna start selling services in great prices to you, and you will be selling it in retail prices to your clients. The first service, which is the review video campaign here. This is based on creating a review video with one of the recent video, receive it to your client on the Google review platform. Then we place it, then we, I don't know how to say, syndicate it on YouTube, and we dominate the page 1 or page 2 of Google results for that business on that specific local location, city, or neighborhood of that city. So this is very important. We're gonna create like sales page for each service, so you can understand and use it as a marketing material to explain it more for your clients. But right now we only have it as an options. The sales page, the services page is not ready yet, but as soon as we get things done, we're gonna let you know. But the last setting is you don't have to touch this even, just the status of your lead or your client. The default status is pending, means that we are still processing, creating the platform and approve it. If it is done and active, we will change it to active by ourselves. You will not be able to change any detail after you submit your client. After we activate the portal, we'll change the status to active. Then we're gonna that's 21. Then we're gonna send a welcome email to your client, and we'll forward that email to you as well. So you're gonna get a copy of the welcome email. That will be very helpful. I think that's all. How to onboard the new client. You click on the right on that plus button here. Then you fill out all the details of your client and hit save. As soon as you hit save, your client details will be listed here exactly as it is. The status is pending. As soon as we activate it, it's gonna be active. But by the way, you're not being notified about that. So you can check this frankly, or if you receive a welcome email, it means your business is active. Okay, I think, okay, that's good. And if you want, you can click on this company name here to enter your client profile. You can find the logo. Some files, this is very rarely we do, but sometimes we added some files here, so not just for your records. All the details here cannot be changed from your end, so that's very important. If you want to change something, you just have to submit a ticket. I will show you how, and we're gonna do it in just a couple of minutes because this is very easy, and our support team is always online, so that's a very good one. Okay, I think we're good with the first section, the member area. That will take most time. The training video, as I told you, is in maintenance, and we're building the videos and the course that should be ready next week. Now we may be important here in the support desk. We go to the support desk. You can use the support desk to submit tickets for your own personal requesters or customization, or I don't know, any requests. Or if your client wants something or needs some customization or anything, you can write the ticket on his behalf. This is very classic, you know, the subject description, describe as max as you can. Also, make sure to grab the ID of your client on your CRM so we can easily find your client. The ID is this one here. Well, it says ID, so it's very clever. It's very obvious. You place the client name and the ID here, and you place your description, what you want or what you're bothering to or anything else for all your questions. Then you will be able to reply to your, as soon as we reply to the ticket, you're gonna receive an email as all support platforms. Then you click tickets and you will find my tickets here. You click my tickets, you'll find all the tickets listed here. So you can follow up with them and reply and apply them as you want. Description here, department, this is very important as well. If it's customer technical support or some sales about requesting codes or anything else. So that will help us to filter which tickets has to be sent to which staff member to help you better with that. And the priority, if this is not something that very urgent or something, you can just click normal. So we don't have to, well, we're gonna answer you as soon as we can, but just a critical, I always have the top priority. I think Jeff Stark has problem. He's just getting in and out, and then, you know, I don't know why. Okay.
Can you hear me?
Jeff Stark, can you hear us? Good.
Just trying to get my audio fixed up.
All right. Okay.
Okay, it's working.
Yeah, what Mohammed is saying is please pause your audio. What Mohammed is saying.
Hang on a second.
Is please make sure that a ticket is really critical when selecting critical. So, and if it's just a normal turnaround, that will help us to prioritize the tickets.
Great. Well, I think that's all about the tickets here. It's very simple and it's quite familiar to all of you. You can easily submit a ticket and check it out with your tickets. Someone said something? Okay. Well, I think the last would be the appointment manager here. This is where you can book an appointment for yourself or book appointment for your members, for your clients, or if you are referring new members, you can book an appointment for them. I'm just syncing into my account so I can show you the new notification system we're working on. That will be very useful for most of you. With the new system, you will receive notification email as soon as you submit, as soon as you book it, an appointment, and in the email as soon as we cancel or approve your appointment. If we approve it, it means it's verified and we're gonna contact you. If it's canceled, we're gonna send you details if it is delayed or changed to another time. Okay, let's focus on here. As soon as you click on the book an appointment here, yeah, by the way, I wanna say this quick. You click book an appointment. The first note is to make sure that all the times you select here are in the Eastern time. Okay, so this is very important. It's GMT, like 4 behind hours. You can use this tool if you want some help on getting the time zone right, but this is very important. Sometimes we get confused about the time zone and we miss the appointments. The first step on the appointments is to select if this is a client or member appointment. If it is for you, you select members. If it is for your client, select members. If it is for a member that you want to refer and get like a refer commission, you can select member appointment. So as you please. The second is the service. Why is this appointment is all about? Welcome call for your client or request a code for a member you are referring. For example, you select welcome call, you go to employee and you will find the people responsible for this service on this exact category. Because for example, if you select technical issues, you will not find the same persons. This is very important. So for example, let me select myself here so I can use the email. Here I'm available on or after. This is your choice. It means where you are free to talk. So for example, we select 12 between 10 and 11 a.m. We hit next. The first page is good. Select the service and which employee, the category you want to. Then here on 12, on the Friday, for example, today we only have like these hours available. If you select, I don't know, next Monday, the third Monday, of course you are contacting me. If so, this is very important, by the way. If many of you book an appointment for the same employee on the same day, the next members of you that want to book an appointment for the same employee will not find like a lot of spots, because the spots that already taken will be hidden from here. So that will be for your own good. Well, you select the date, the exact time you want us to contact you. Then you place your phone number, email, and name. The name, by the way, here is very important as well. If it is your client, you place your client details, not your details. If there's a member as well, if we're a referred member, you place the member referred name here as well. And on the notes, you place all the notes that it's like you're describing what this appointment is all about. If there's an issues or a welcome call or anything else, or customization for your client, just place as max as you can, so it will help us much. Because sometimes you can book an appointment for the wrong person, but when we read the notes, we understand that your issues is not technical. Maybe it's about something like billing or sales. So that will help us also to serve you better. So here we said test notes, and we hit next. We're good. That's it. Those 3 steps. The third one is just done. That means to confirmation message that your appointment is complete. An email with detail of your commitment has been sent to you. I think here you go to your great. Okay, nice. As you can see here, I immediately get a new. Oh yeah, that's it. The first one. New appointment with Muhammad Ali on June 1. This will be for us. Our employee will get this. But by the way, this notification is a new feature we added to the website. It's not on the old one. Okay, so that will be also a surprise for a couple of you. So that will help us and help you to not like miss the appointment and keep you also updated with this. So here, for example, we can add this appointment to the Google Calendar, and that will be very useful. Or accept this and click it. If we click here, we're gonna accept your validate your appointment, and you're gonna receive an email if you're if we cancel it or receive it your if we accept or cancel your appointment. So you're gonna get a what's this? Okay. Okay, what's we have here? I'm supposed to get the other email. Okay. Okay, I think that's the most essential parts on the booking appointment. Place all details and hit next. Some of you have a problem with appointment list here. It's appointments are not listed. I'm checking this for you guys. I'm not sure, but I think it's because of details here. If you place your client detail, the appointment will not be listed on your logged in account. I'm not sure about that, but maybe this might be the problem. I will check this with the plugin developer, and I will help you as soon as I can. Well, I think that's all. I can.
Okay. Mohammed, I appreciate that. Again, Mohammed and the support team is excellent. They do excellent work. Mohammed, if you could stop sharing your screen so that I can share my screen.
Just one.
Okay.
One other note. I added 3 new links here: Facebook group, the support desk, and the appointment manager. So it will be easier navigation for you guys. That's a new feature as well. I can add other link if you want to. Just hit me a message if you want to request one. Okay, Jeff, let's stop this sharing here. Great. You take it from here.
All right. Thank you, Mohammed. So basically what happens after you submit your onboarding form for your client's trial, then what's going to happen is the support team is going to set up the account. It typically will more than likely happen the same day or by the next day. Once that account is set up, then what's going to happen is there's going to be an email that goes out to your client. And so the welcome email that goes out is going to look very something. So it's the client to the product. It's going to provide the client the link to their portal. It's also going to provide your client with videos. The videos are going to show them how to download the link to their desktop or their mobile device so that they can start using the product. And then what's going to happen after they receive this welcome email, they're going to do an onboarding call to the client. And what we're doing is making sure that your client their email. If they have questions on how to download the form to a desktop or remote device, we're also going to ask them if they have any questions about how to use the product. We also might get into a conversation with them when's the best time, appropriate time to use the product in front of their client. So we might be discussing with them, do they have a place of business where their customers or their clients come into their place of business and they're, you know, at a counter, or they have a business that their sales or service team are servicing their clients at their client's place of business, then it might be more appropriate to have the link loaded on to their mobile devices or laptops. So that in front of their clients, they can pull up the feedback portal to send the request for feedback and review. So the one is going to show you what the actual product looks like. This is an example of the feedback and review request platform. This is the link that your clients will pull up on their devices. It's a very simple platform for them. So basically what they would do is they would enter their customer's name, their email address, and their mobile phone number. They can do either or, and then it's optional. Like they could actually, you know, I could say that Scott, or I could say, you know, Charles was my salesperson I worked with, and then they have the choice of if they want to send that request immediately, or they could actually delay that request here by choosing these options. And then what will happen is if I send this request, then basically they would just hit that button and that's it. The request has been sent out to their customer. That's how easy this platform is for them to use. And then basically what the customer is going to receive when they they're going to receive a request on their email and their text to their mobile device. And then this is what, when they open that link up, this is what the end user receives. So basically it's the feedback form. And so basically it's going to ask if you would like to offer any feedback. We would love to hear from you. The client's or customer's information is already going to be pre-populated into these fields. And then it's going to default, the trial is going to default to 3 basic questions. And you want these to be simple questions and multiple choice or yes, no questions. So how was your experience? So I could basically, as the customer, I could say it was excellent. Would you refer us to a friend? I'm going to say definitely. And then there is a section for them to leave a comment. So how can we improve your service? So I can say, you know, you are doing a great job, you know, so just as an example. And then I'm going to choose the rating here at the bottom. So if I choose 3 stars or below, the next step will thank them, but it will not redirect them to leave an online review. The customer is going to receive a notification email that someone just left them an unfavorable feedback, and then your customers would be able to figure out how to respond to that. So they could email the customer or call them to kind of work out, you know, maybe what didn't go so well in their experience. If you choose 4 or 5 stars more, then what's going to happen is you're going to click to the next step. Oh, I got to fill this out. So I'm going to fill that out. I missed the thing, and I'm going to hit next step. And then it's going to ask me to go to Google. The business is Google My Business account, straight into where to leave a review. I'm going to, you know, obviously I'm going to have to type in my review and leave them a rating. And then I can post this directly to the client's Google reviews. So that's really basically how this product works. And so that's why it's important that when you're doing the onboarding form, that you can see that this is why you got to make sure that they have Google My Business account. And the way that you know that is that it's going to show up here on the sidebar, the right sidebar. And the way that you're going to know that is Google does not put anything in the sidebar except for the Google business listing. So you can see here, this is the business name, the address, and this is their My Google Business account over here. All right, and then if you want to see what that looks like in an email, you see that that request came into my email. And so it says, thank you for doing business with the business. And then it's asking me to click here to go and leave them feedback, or I can unsubscribe. So that's basically how this product looks and how the product, how the customer and how the end user receives the product. And so I think what I want to do at this point is I want to open it up to any questions that members might have, because we have roughly about 13 minutes left before 5 o'clock. I mean, before 8 o'clock. So, Scott, could you help out if people are leaving some questions in the chat?
Absolutely. I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm too.
So are we able to CC on the client's welcome email, or is a sample welcome email available for us? You can receive a copy of it, absolutely. So when you're doing the onboarding form, in those notes, you probably want to indicate that and make sure that you put your email address in there if you want a copy of that. right. Is Google the only platform a person can leave a review on? No, but we do start with Google reviews because that's the most important. But we would be able to have this review product go to another platform like Facebook or you know a specific site directory platform. But we do want to focus on the Google reviews first because that's the most important. Everything was great. My only issue was the registration before getting in the system. Laugh out loud. Jeff, I think that was Jeff or Omar. So if you're having trouble setting up your giveaway masters account, then you can message Mohammed and he will help you with any issues that you have. Are these sessions recorded and saved? Yes, they are.
And Mohammed, can you mention when you feel like you will be able to have all of the trainings in the training area in the giveaway master site?
Well, yeah, in just a couple of hours, maybe 6 hours or 10.
What was the question again, Scott?
About the training, when they will be available, because I think Mohammed was having some issues with building out the training videos pages on our giveaway master site.
Well,
I think that's a work in progress, and I think he said by next week or as soon as possible, we'll start seeing some training materials in there.
yes, Scott.
Okay.
The hardest part is done. So
Yeah.
that's the
If any of the new members want to have any questions about the actual onboarding or the product and how the product works, then they can schedule a call with myself, and I'll be glad to schedule a time to go over stuff with them. Okay. What about Yelp? Yelp, yes, but Yelp is a little bit sensitive. I think everyone knows that. But that is another possibility. We'll double check. But Yelp is a little bit sensitive to accepting reviews. So I hope that answers your question, Eva. Okay. Will there be a new video for us to respond to when creating our testimonial videos for contest? And can we create our video on our own platform and submit it? And how do we submit our contest? That is a Scott question, and that is in the Facebook group. And I absolutely love that. Creating your testimonial videos are very powerful, but those things are within the Facebook group. So Scott, if you want to chime in on that.
I can chime in that real quick. I'll answer in the Facebook group as well. There is going to be a new video. I'm probably going to post it tomorrow. And you can create your own video, and it will be in response to either the vision video that we already have up there or the new video that I'm going to put up tomorrow. And the contest will end next Wednesday. And the instructions are respond to the videos that are there in the contest for you to respond to, so we can get a feel for how you're feeling about joining us and what our mission statement is. And then I'm going to have a video about the story of the creation of Giveaway Masters, and I'll post that maybe tonight or tomorrow, and you guys can respond to that as well and make them however you want to. You can use PowerPoint and not have your own face in it if you don't want. If you want to just make a PowerPoint with slides that have words in it and you voice it over, that's perfectly okay. Just a response to what you feel like we're all about. And we're all thrilled that you guys are all here. And we just want to hear about what you think about who we are and what we're all about.
So Facebook group for the video testimonial contest, and I absolutely love them. So it's a great way to hear people's stories and why we're doing this. So nothing will be available until this new site is populated. Richard, could you be more specific? Did you check GM Mountain Time minus 5 hours? The hours within the support is based on Eastern Standard Time, East Coast. Everyone, okay, gotcha. This is great. Thanks. The other thing that's important is setting the expectations with your clients when you onboard them. So, you know, things that are important to remember. They must have a Google My Business account. If they do not have a Google My Business account, that could be a service to offer them to help them set it up. Or we can help you do that for your client for a small fee. Also, that explain to the client that it is a 30-day trial. Make sure to go over expectations with them and how much it's going to cost them after that, because customers don't like surprises. Also, let them know that someone from our team is going to be contacting them for the onboarding. That ensures that they know they're going to get a call from us and that it's coming from Online Review Machine. You know, because a lot of customers get a lot of solicitation calls, and we want to make sure they understand that this is a legitimate call to help them onboard their product that they're signed up for their trial. How much is the Google My Business fee? Normal standard setup would be $149 for the setup. And the reason it's $149, it takes a little bit back and forth. Sometimes the customer needs to set up a Google email account, and there is some information that we need to collect from the company, which is called NAP, you know, name, address, phone number. But there's also some other details within that setup to make sure it's set up correctly. If they want it optimized, then that's going to be, I would call us to go over that, because optimizing the Google My Business account, there are some things that will show you that maybe the client didn't know about. Can we set this up yourself? Absolutely. It's your client. That gives you an opportunity to upsell them. So it's whether they decide to set up Google but business reviews, or I tell them I have to help them. Yep, depends on if the client wants to do that themselves or they need you to help. Someone said that's a very reasonable fee for that service. Yep, this is an entry point service. This helps you get into the door with the client, builds trust. The one thing that's going to be important to them is setting up their online foundation, which is going to really be making sure they set up their Google My Business account, and then reviews. They're going to be very, it's very important to them, their reputation. So someone said, great. Okay. We have a few more minutes because I like to promise to end meetings on time. We have about 3 or 4 minutes. So if anyone else has any questions or something that we failed to cover, please let us know.
Jeff, I would like to say something very quickly. One, I would like to thank you and Muhammad, and I hope that the people who are new to us can recognize the professionalism that you have at your service here. And I also want to reiterate to everyone that our video contest, the winner is going to win $497 just for making a response video about what our mission statement is, because we really want to be able to hear from you guys how you feel about us. We are different. And I hope that every one of you could tell that when you began to listen to the webinar and when you began to get a feel for us. we are different, and from tip to toes. And enter the video contest. You can get your joining fee back. And you can also refer other members to our group, that you can make money with us by giving out the free trials, and then we'll take it from there for you. And then another way that you can make money with us is if you refer another person that you know that would like to be a part of what we're doing, then you make $248.50 for every referral that you bring in. So I would strongly recommend that all of you take advantage of that. If you think about it, some of you people came in a couple nights ago. If you refer 2 people and they come in tomorrow, then you just got your joining fee back. What kind of a story is that to tell the third person that you want to share this with? Came in on Tuesday, got all my money back on Friday. That's a powerful story.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah, Scott, first of all, thank you for the kudos. And, you know, it's in our best interest to make sure your client has a good experience and that they're able to use the product and they see the value in it. I would say that setting the expectations up front makes that go better. So we're a team, and knowing that we're going to be contacting your client and making sure that they have the best experience within that 30-day trial. Someone's asked, is there a training about how to set up Google My Business? Yes, whoever wants to know about that, just contact me. Okay. I don't know how much I should give away there, but absolutely, I can help you to understand that so you can do that. Or if you feel like you just want us to do that for you or for your client, just let us know. And by the way, I'm going to give my phone number, but please don't put this, leave this in any bathroom or anything. Okay. So, and I ask you respect my phone number, and you can call me. If I answer, I'm going to answer. If I don't answer, you can leave me a message and I will get back to you as soon as possible. The best way is I love text. So if you text me first and then let me know, then I can arrange a time for us to chat. Okay. And my responsibility is I'm a digital marketing expert. It's hard for me, I don't usually typically say that, because if I say that, some people might question that. But if other people do, it must be true, but it is true. So anything around digital marketing, I can answer pretty much most questions. Not every question, because obviously there will be other people that might know more than I do, but we know quite a bit. So we're here to help you. This is so exciting. It changes everything for folks who are starting their own agency. 5 stars to you guys.
And Jeff, I would like to take just a second and introduce Don Tilley. I would like him to, and I know if we run over a couple of minutes, this is going to be worth it. Don, I would really appreciate it if you would let everybody know what your morning was like this morning and how you feel, my friend, about Giveaway Masters right now.
Can you guys hear me now? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wonderful. Okay. Yeah. So Scott and I had been talking about going to a BNI meeting, Business Networking International meeting. So I just started looking around. A friend of mine is actually in one of the chapters. So he said, oh, yeah, man, come over and check it out. So I did it this morning. I went over there to see him. There's 35 people in the room. They go around and introduce all themselves, and then let the visitors introduce themselves. So I did my little 30-second elevator deal. I have a business that da-da-da-da-da-da. And eyebrows kind of rose a little bit. And then afterwards, we're talking and just networking around the room and all. And one of the dentists came and approached me, and he says, hey, man, what is this? Talk to me a little bit more about it. What's going on and all? He says, I use this service, but they take 2 or 3 days to get my reviews up for me and all. I want to know how I could do this quicker. And I told him right away, I says, dude, you don't have to wait 2 or 3 days. The person's going to be at your counter before they leave. You get it instantaneous. It's automated. It's instantaneous. He says, oh, I like that. So I'm following up with them. I just sent them the link for watching the little 5-minute, 6-minute, this is what Kenny does, where it looks, here's what your referral will look like to your customer when it comes up on their phone and all, to do the referral. And I'm going to follow up with them first thing in the morning and see what's going on. But I got a list of all the people there. I've got all their names and contacts. I'm going to go back again next Thursday and see them, to talk some more. And then I'm going to ask the president of the group. I want to go take him for coffee. But Scott, I forgot we had this meeting. I wanted to talk to you again about this thing, probably offline, because I've got another question that I found out when I'm looking at these guys that maybe you and I can talk and work our way through it. But yeah, it was easy, man. A little 30 second, I have a company that does this, and this, 68%, 85% like it for referrals. I just went through that. So I put more money in your pocket. It's free for the first 30 days. And it was easy. They were excited, and I got a referral out of it. So it was worth it.
Thank you very much, Don. Okay, Jeff, how you like that?
I love that. That's the way to do it.
Well, Jeff, you and I were talking earlier today on the phone, I think, right?
Yeah, well, you can at least tell people that I actually do the onboarding calls.
Yeah, you were calling my place for my daughter is my business partner with me, and you were calling I answered the phone at the office. You were in BNI before too, weren't you, Jeff? Didn't I hear that?
Yeah, I used to be a president of a BNI chapter here in Raleigh. I was involved with BNI for quite some time. I used to run a very large retail operation, and all of my managers were in BNI. The regional area director, Steve Hand here, used to be in my group before he became area manager. So yeah, I have extensive background in BNI as well. What I like is, you took action, and action speaks louder words. And the way that you're going to strike opportunity is actually asking people and meeting people and talking to them.
That's it. Yes, absolutely.
And I can tell you from a digital marketing perspective, every company is being forced to transform into the digital space. It's not a scare tactic. It's a necessity. And it's almost recession proof. Now, you don't want to be dealing with business owners that don't see the value, and you have to convince them. There's too many businesses out there that know that they need help and they have to do something. And the first thing is their presence and how they're found, and their social proof. So what people say about them must match what they see. So that's why reviews is so important. Folks, I would love to stay on and answer a lot more questions, but I promised that I would end this training session on time. I did hand out my phone number. Again, I ask that you respect that phone number. I like to communicate by text a lot, but certainly if you call me and leave me a message, I will get back to you as soon as possible. Mohammed, we really appreciate your work, and we're excited about the new members, and I hope everyone has a good evening. And by the way, we do this training every Thursday night at 7 p.m.
And Mohammed, are you going to be posting this recording in the Facebook group? Oh, there you go.
Absolutely.
Okay, there you go. And how long till this recording will be posted in the Facebook group?
Well, it will take some time to be recorded on the cloud, so it's maybe 6 hours or more. So
sometime tomorrow.
Well, folks, again, we appreciate you, and we're excited. And again, if you want to jump back on this and you feel like you missed something, or there's another member, we hold this training session every Thursday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So folks, I hope that you have a great evening, and thank you. So everyone have a good night. Appreciate it.
All right. Take care, everybody.